Everybody's on vacation. Everybody's on vacation, yeah. Jacob? It's good. You know?
Call to order. Before we get started, we're going to have a public hearing.
Yes, Mayor. A public hearing on the mayor and council of the city of Gonzales, state of Louisiana will be held on Monday, July 13, 2026 at 5:30 p.m. at City Hall, 120 South Erman Boulevard. First matter on the public hearing is the adoption of the 2026 property tax millage rate for property within the city of Gonzales. Do we have anybody to speak on that? Mayor, we have no cards for that.
Okay, we're going to close the public hearing. Going to move into the regular meeting. Call to order. Invocation is going to be by Mr. Tyler Turner.
Bow your head. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to gather here. I pray that you grant us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to lead the city in the right direction. I pray that you continue to protect the police department, fire department, all the city employees, and the citizens of Gonzales. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call vote. Ms. Terry?
Councilwoman Lambert,
Here.
Councilman Williams,
Here.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Here.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray Jones,
Here.
Councilman Turner.
Here.
Mayor, we'll now open it up for a public comment period. If anyone in the audience has a comment that they would like to make, we will limit your time to 3 minutes. Mayor, no comment during the public comment period. We move to number 6. Approve the minutes of the regular meeting of the mayor and city council taken on Monday, June 22nd, 2026.
I move.
Second.
Got a first by Councilman Boudreaux, a second by Councilman Turner. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray Jones,
Yes.
and Councilman Turner.
Yes.
All right, number 7, approval of special event permit application submitted by Isaiah Armstrong requesting to use Carver Park on Saturday, July 25th, 2026 from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. to host Dutchtown High School's alumni picnic. Is Mr. Armstrong here? I'm here. Yeah, you can come up and present your matter to the council.
Good evening, everyone. Like you said, I'm Isaiah Armstrong. I'm looking to host the Dutchtown Alumni Picnic on next Saturday. Originally, I did have it set for 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., but realistically, it's hot, so I would like to move till 12 p.m. to about 6, roughly. We're looking at approximately 300 alumni, 250 to 300 alumni. I did speak with someone about getting the police. We have security. I'm looking to request live music, and my only question was about the alcohol, so to say. I did check on the permit paper to have alcohol. I do not want to sell. I just wanted to make sure it's fine if the alumni were drinking out there. That was my only question.
The chief okay?
I don't know if he realized that all that was going on, honestly.
Did he talk to you out? Did you give it to police
Say it
department?
again?
Did you contact the police department?
Well, so this is actually my second time coming to this. The first time I spoke with someone, I forgot the guy's name, but he told me fill out everything and just put what we potentially can have, and you guys will approve or deny what we can and cannot have, and give me the rules and regulations. Then when I did come, I wasn't on the agenda, so I spoke with someone else, and I came back and I had to fill out another permit. So that's actually I should have 2 permits submitted. But I was told if approved, they gave me the hourly rate for the park, the police, and I just was waiting on the okay so I could move forward with everything.
Did you give him the hourly rate, the job department?
I did not.
Now I spoke with whoever I have to contact to get with recreations. It should be one gentleman and a lady that works in the recreations department. That's who I spoke with initially, and they gave me all of the information.
Claiborne? Or
It was
John Trey Green?
the him, yeah.
I haven't heard from them. And they usually book things through me, so.
But it was some type of misunderstanding when I did come to the last council meeting. It wasn't submitted, and I did reach out to him as well, and he told me he was going to submit it again. But I spoke with the mayor's, I guess, right hand. He that's how I got on this agenda. I had to resubmit everything to him. He just told me fill out the permit request the same as I did the first time when we had discussed it today.
I don't have a problem checking, Mayor, and see if one of the lieutenants may have gotten that paperwork. But I mean, I can't speak for that right now.
I mean, he got to make sure he can staff the event.
Okay, well that's no
I
problem.
mean-
I just
We could
made sure I showed up.
Couldn't we approve it? Couldn't we approve it with the condition of Chief Jackson having the staff signing off on it?
If he signs off on
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying, with the condition that Chief Jackson signs off on it.
I talked to him earlier. He said he approved everything, because I had another question about another special event. He said he approved everything on here for Gary.
I
Okay.
mean, he told me the same thing, but
Okay.
I think when he approves it, he approves it with what's on
On the
the
application.
application.
And
Both
alcohol-
applications I did submit with the
alcohol is
same
checked
thing.
off.
Yeah, they're checked off on both.
The only
Yes.
thing, the only thing you're changing now is the time from 12.
Yeah, that's it. It's
from 12
really
to 6.
submitted time.
From 12 to 6.
I mean, if he approved it, then we'll do our best to
Okay.
staff it.
And if he has it from 11 to 7, then his time change doesn't affect the application. So if the council wants to consider the application, subject to Chief Sherman Jackson's approval, the council can do that, approve it with that condition.
Okay.
Well, I make the motion to approve it with the condition that Chief Jackson checks and signs off on it.
A second.
You got a first by Councilman Turner and a second by Councilwoman Lambert.
Roll call vote, Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
and Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Number 8, approve a special event permit application submitted by Jerry Green of Empire Wings requesting to have a back-to-school drive on Sunday, July 26, 2026, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Is Mr. Green present? Come forward, sir.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing fine.
We just looking to have a back to school drive on the 26th from 2 to 5. Plan on giving away some field book sacks to the kids. Looking at about 300 plus, some music, some games for the kids, all outside of the restaurant. We will have a couple off duties there too that we plan to go set up within the next week or so. Pretty much straight to the point. Got some printouts for it if y'all want.
You have room for that many people at your business?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
gonna do
He
it
says it's gonna be
outside.
in the back.
That's why it's Sunday. So we talked to the guests, our suites in the parking lot, and they said they were okay to use our tent to put it right there.
Okay.
And I see your application doesn't have it, any consideration for alcohol, so no alcohol be served.
Nah, not at the event.
Private children.
I'll make a motion to approve.
A second.
You got a motion by Councilwoman Lambert, second by Mr. Eddie Williams.
Roll call vote, Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
and Councilman Turner.
Yes.
All right, number 9, approve a special event permit application submitted by J.C. Gill Crawford of Ascension Chamber of Commerce requesting to use Jambalaya Park on Saturday, September 12, 2026, from 8 o'clock a.m. to 9:30 a.m. to host Ascension on the Move.
All right. Good evening, Mayor and Council. I come on behalf of the Ascension Chamber of Commerce. In the past, I believe it was 2016 to about 2019, we did host a 5K and a fun run. With COVID, it kind of fell off. We had some scheduling conflicts, and we would love to bring that back. The main beneficiary of our run would be our Leadership Ascension program, which has been in existence over 30 years now. We would like to use most of those funds to create scholarship funds to be able to be used yearly for our smaller entrepreneurs and business owners or companies that may not have the funds to put up their folks into the leadership program. We're happy to pay for all necessary security deemed by GPD, the usage of Jambalaya Park, any fees that the city deems, we're happy to pay. And I included the proposed route and the application. I also have insurance quoted, just not binded until we got approval. So I'm happy to answer any questions, and I have been working with Gary, Captain Ferrari.
Y'all done that before, run through Port West,
It's been a
right?
while, but I used pretty much the same route they used a few years ago. And additionally, I put together the route to try to stay off of any, Burnside,
Yeah.
44, any of those.
I'm making the motion to approve.
I'll second.
Got a motion by Councilman Turner with a second by Councilman Boudreaux. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Leonard,
Yes.
Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
and Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Chase.
Approval of $5,000 community partnership with Heaven's Care for homelessness relief and family assistance programs. Do you have anybody there, here from there?
Good evening, Council. My name is Danielle Henriquez. I'm the Director of Heaven's Care. I've been in operation since 2019. We help the community combat homelessness, and we also help families in need, and we help on a daily basis. I come to you requesting a community partnership. Basically, we provide street outreach, we provide non-congregate shelter stay when funding is available. We conduct case management and by working with the Louisiana Balance of State Continuum of Care to not only combat, but to end homelessness in Louisiana. Currently, with this year's HUD count, we do an annual point in time count in January. Every January, every organization across Louisiana goes and count everybody that's unsheltered in terms of homelessness. And this year's count is 3,688 individuals in Louisiana that's experiencing homelessness. So what our goal is to continue to combat homelessness, help the homeless get jobs, help them get into sober living, the ones that need sober living, help them get mental health assistance, medical assistance, and we also have a behavioral health group that I'm a part of. We're basically trying to end homelessness, but it's a process. We're working with different organizations, and I apologize. We're working with different organizations. And we just would love to be a part of Gonzales, continue to be a partner with Gonzales, and continue to combat homelessness, to try to get them off the street into permanent housing.
So you're located right there by Lowe's, right?
Yes.
What do you do at that facility? What do you
At
do?
that facility,
You give out the bags and stuff
we
there?
give out hygiene packs, we give out food, and we don't have a shower at this facility, but we allow the homeless to come in and families if they need to come and basically wash their clothes and come and wash their clothes.
Did you have a shower at the first one? Where was the other facility?
It was right next door. We did have a shower at that, where if there was a family, like let's say they had a fire, or they just needed to come and freshen up, they were able to freshen up.
What is the homeless population in the city limits, and how many people do you service?
The homeless population in the city limits is 10 to 15 that we can find. Some of them go into, and I'm pretty sure y'all know, there's some that live in cars, there's some that go into abandoned homes and blighted property, And that's one of the things that we're trying to do. We're trying to keep them from destroying property and going into blighted properties by providing non-congregate shelter stay. That's why we provide motel and hotel stay until we can get in contact with our partners. Star Corporation is one of the partners that come out and do coordinated entry. And what coordinated entry is basically we do street outreach. We're the first step. Coordinated entry is where they put homeless that are unsheltered or living in places not meant for habitation. We place them into they place them into the homeless database, and from the homeless database, they basically say, okay, well, Easter Seals, St. Vincent de Paul, these are the big places that actually have housing programs. And so once they're on that list, once there's an opening, they place them into permanent housing.
We have a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve for 2,500.
25, reduce it. Do we have that much in the budget for this?
I think
We
their
reduced
budget every year
community
for
development from
community outreach.
So you make it
We reduced it
25,
from 100 to 50.
2,500?
To 50,000.
Okay, I second it.
So there's a motion by Councilwoman Lambert, second by Councilman Boudreaux to approve $2,500 in community partnership with Heaven's Care for the Homelessness Relief and Family Assistance Program. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
So you understand what happened, ma'am?
Yes.
So you got approved for $2,500 by the council.
Yes.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Number 11, approve a $5,000 community partnership with Rescue Alliance for cat rescue, medical care, and adoption programs.
How are y'all doing today?
Good evening.
My name is Jonathan. I'm the director of Rescue Alliance here in Gonzales. What we actually do is we operate in the Cat Rescue Center of Gonzales, because we receive calls every day for homeless or stray cats, cats down on the road, cats that have been abandoned. And we're also in the process of providing community education for proper cat care and TNR grants, along with, we operate the Louisiana Pet Food Bank. We're coming before because as a community partner, the services that we offer, will help, alleviate some of the strain that's already on the parish shelter and provide more resources for the community of Gonzales.
But the parish has a shelter for that. And
Yes.
and the citizens pay a property tax
And
for
we
that.
pay tax on that too.
Yeah. So, I mean, this,
The city gives the animal shelter $5,000.
yeah, but it still, I mean, no.
Plus the
They have a
tax.
facility in the parish for that. I'm sorry, I mean, I'm not in favor of that.
So do we have a motion to approve or deny?
Councilman Boudreaux?
No, I make a motion to deny. I mean, we have facilities here in the parish to fund that.
Have a motion to deny by Councilman Boudreaux, second by Councilman Williams. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
All right, approval denied. Number 12, approve Heritage Crossing HOA's request to reduce the speed limit within the neighborhood from 25 miles per hour to 15 miles per hour. Anyone here from Heritage Crossing? Has anybody from Heritage Crossing reached out to GPD about this?
I talked to the chief, he's okay with doing that. he's okay with the move.
To move to push it down.
Make the motion to approve.
I second.
Motion approved by Councilman Turner, second by Councilman Williams.
Roll call vote, Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
and Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Motion passed. Number 13, introduction of an ordinance amending Dakota Ordinance Chapter 13 Parks and Recreation to amend Section 13-55 Park Operation Policy to change. And this is number 13. Do we have anybody from Parks and Recreation?
I say we keep it. I say we keep it the same. I mean, have y'all been having trouble, Gary?
Not that I'm aware of.
It's just an introduction.
I know, but I'm just saying. Okay.
All right. And we'll put that on the agenda for, when's the next council meeting?
27.
27 for approval. No, nobody yet. We have a motion to introduce?
A motion to introduce.
Motion introduced by Councilman Williams. Place this on the agenda for approval. Final vote for the July 27th date. Number 14, adopt a resolution to levy the millage rates on property within the city of Gonzales subject to ad valorem taxation for the year of 2026.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion approved by Councilman Boudreaux, second by Councilman Williams. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Motion approved. Approve renewal of the contract between the City of Gonzales and South Central Planning and Development Commission. Do we have anybody from South Central Planning?
How y'all doing this afternoon?
Evening, sir.
Pat Gordon, with South Central Planning and Development Commission, and over the past year, we've represented the planning department for the city of Gonzales, providing professional services in planning and zoning, and attending all the planning commission meetings, putting the packets together, doing all the notifications, and signing off on occupational licenses as well as building permits. We've also modified the zoning map for the city of Gonzales, developed a digital zoning map that you can look up zones by address. And so over this past year, I think we've been very constructive in that manner. And this contract is a renewal of those same services. We hope we can continue those services in the future. And I'll answer any questions.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a good job. Alan, are you fine with this?
Yeah, I believe it's the same amount that South Central Planning was allotted last year in the budget, subject to I think a pro rata
Yeah, I think it was a
portion.
3% increase.
Right, from last year because of,
Yes.
I think you were on 11-month last year because you came in
That's correct.
a month after
That's right.
the fiscal year started. So it's basically the same numbers as last year.
Yes, sir.
So yes, with that, I approve.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
I second.
Motion approved by Councilman Williams, second by Councilman Boudreaux. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Approved. Motion to approve pass.
Thank you. We look forward to working with y'all this coming year.
Number 16, approve application number 2026-369 submitted by D. Daniels Construction requesting to rezone parcel number 2921950 designated as Lot Z1B along West Maurice Roth Road, Gonzales from R8 residential single family to R15 residential single family, and C2 commercial to R8 residential single family, R3 TH townhouse, and C2 commercial. Let me know when you're ready, sir.
Good evening. I'm Jeff Dimer with Quality Engineering and Surveying at 18320 Highway 42 in Port Vincent, Louisiana. We are here and on behalf of Mr. Donald Daniels of D. Daniels Construction. What you have before you is a proposal to rezone an area to accommodate an approximately 1 acre office parcel tract, a 68 unit townhome community, and 18 single family residential units. This is on West Oris Roth Road, west of the existing Gonzales Trace subdivision. The idea here is to provide a transitional zone between the low-density residential of Gonzales Trace and the high-density commercial west and southwest of the developments that is warehouses and retail. This one's pretty straightforward, guys. It's R8, R15, and C2 to R8, R15, C2, and TH3, R3 TH rather.
Any questions?
Scott, I'd also point out that all we're looking for tonight is the opportunity to rezone the property so that we can proceed with detailed drainage studies, traffic studies, preliminary plats, site plans, construction plans, things like that. We're not looking for permits to construct anything tonight. This is simply a rezoning request so that it makes the project viable in the future.
And you went before planning and zoning?
We did. We went to planning and zoning last week. They did not issue a recommendation.
Okay.
It said it failed for a second. Scott?
Yeah. Yes, it failed for a second.
So
We could not get a second on it, so couldn't get anywhere.
as you guys know, there are only 3 members of the zoning Yeah. commission right now. Scott being one of them. He wasn't able to offer a second, so
I know. Yeah.
there was no second available, so there's no recommendation made.
So what? What?
I think it says you shall
I can't.
recommendation.
What it failed over was the safety aspect of it. My commissioners that were present felt that
One at a
traffic
time, not all this stuff.
and public safety was going to be a big issue with this project, so that's where they stood on this.
Because it says.
So the city code says that, in deciding, the city council shall consider the recommendations of the administrator and planning and zoning commission, relevant comments of all interested parties, and the review criteria are below. I think it says, let's see somewhere here, they shall make a, recommendation to the council.
So do we make a move, like, to send it back to y'all, till y'all get a full,
I want to make a recommendation that it be sent back to them.
so
This
y'all
is
can,
like 3.
till you get a full full committee.
Yeah, I
I mean-
by our next meeting, I will have a full committee. We're working on a couple people right now, bringing them in. So by our next meeting, I should have a full committee.
I'd rather do that myself.
Do you think all three of these rezones should be in the same, or should we take the townhouse?
To be honest with you, I would like to see this split up
It's too
and
much.
not taken all at one time. Let's take a piece of it, which would be maybe town, and I'm just using this as an example. You start with the townhomes, work through that deal, then move on to the houses, to where it's not all of this at one go around.
Okay.
It is the way I would really like to see.
Go, let's,
Pat, if you want to come up and give your input on any of this.
Well, the staff had looked at this application and felt that it was in compliance with
code.
the comprehensive plan of the city, and that it certainly was in line with the other zones that were surrounding the development. And, this is vacant property. This is not property that, they could tear down something to have an existing use. There is no use taking place on the property right now. And one of the main factors that was brought up in the Planning Commission was the traffic. And certainly any development is going to generate additional traffic. And they will be submitting traffic analysis, drainage analysis. That's why we put these regulations in place, so that developers, when they build, they conform to those local regulations. So we recommended approval. And, but of course, the Planning Commission saw fit not to push it any further than just making a motion. It died because of a lack of a second. That was our recommendation. I didn't see any real problems with this. It looked like certainly it would be an improvement to the area and provide quality housing, affordable housing to the city of Gonzales. Thank you. I'll answer any questions if you have any.
Did anybody speak to the residents in that area, just to let them know what's
Absolutely.
going on?
We put signs up, and there were notices put in the newspaper. We sent out letters to all adjacent property owners. There was no objections at the public hearing. In fact, there was no input at all at the public hearing, except for those questions by the Planning Commission members.
Because the only thing I have, that's with any development within the city, don't matter where it's at. I know you have to put notices out, I know you have to put signs and everything out like that, but everybody doesn't pass in that area, everybody doesn't receive the notices or anything like that. As far as just having developers set up meetings with the community to let them know, hey, this is what we're thinking about doing, how do y'all feel, what are your comments, or different things of that nature. That's just like going door to door, just not having people go knock on the door, talk to people, let them know what's going on. Because again, like I said, everybody doesn't pass by and look at the sign or see the sign or even notice the sign, because some of the signs are not big enough to even see from the road and stuff like that. Because I got a couple of calls from people in the community asking me what was going on over there and different things like that. And as far as building in the area, you have a mixed crowd of maybe or no or different things like that pertaining to it.
Yeah, my thought is whatever the notice requirement is, I believe the planning and zoning or the South Central Planning follow those requirements for public notice, correct?
Yes.
And so I think that's what is required. But my recommendation would be is to defer this matter until such time that planning and zoning can confer to provide a recommendation to the city council to consider, because at this stage, the council has nothing to make their decision on at this particular time. So it's my recommendation as a city attorney to defer this matter until such time as planning and zoning can confer and make a recommendation to the city. Also, if there's any residents, I see some hands up in the audience who would like to participate in that planning and zoning meeting, I would encourage them to do so and voice their opinion about that at that time, as well as the consideration from the council when it comes up for approval.
That'll be fair. So I make a recommendation it goes back to planning and zoning
I already did
per
that.
legal.
I made a motion.
You made it, okay. I second it.
So the motion is to defer this matter until such time as planning and zoning has an opportunity to render a recommendation to the city council, and to ask that it be placed back on the agenda at the appropriate time.
Correct.
So we have a motion by Councilman Boudreaux to defer this matter. By Councilwoman Lambert, second by Councilman Boudreaux, to defer this matter until such time as planning and zoning can meet in order to make a recommendation to the city council.
I agree.
Can you get with him and tell him how you want it to come to?
When is the next planning and zoning meeting, Scott? When is the next planning and zoning meeting?
August.
First Monday of August.
All right.
So we have a motion and a second. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Motion to defer.
Yes.
Councilman Williams,
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Matter deferred. Number 17, approve application number 2026-370 submitted by Montan Land Company LLC requesting to rezone a portion of parcel number 2573080 designated as tract C2A1 at 2055 West Maurice Rock Road, Gonzales, from a C1 limited commercial to R3M residential multifamily.
Good evening, let me get this plugged in, sorry.
Same issue. Same issue. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, my name's Callie Civils. I represent Montan Land Co., the ownership group of the property, as well as the development group. I just have a few quick slides to go through on the development. So we are requesting, we're requesting a rezone for 8.5 acres. It is on the corner of Veterans and Semper Fi. It's a downgraded zoning. It is currently commercial, and we are requesting to rezone to R3 M25. That is a multifamily residential zoning that allows for 25 units per acre. What we are proposing is a 168 unit apartment complex, 3-story garden style walk-up buildings. You can see here, this is a rendering of the clubhouse building that would be for the use of the residents. That includes all the amenities like a fitness center, co-working space, swimming pool, dog park, walking path, all of those things. We'll go to the next slide. This is a proposed site plan. The zoning allows, the zoning we're requesting allows for 25 units per acre. This site plan is right under 20 units per acre. It is across 5 multifamily residential buildings as well as a clubhouse. You can see from the after our discussion with planning and zoning, we went ahead and added an entry and exit onto Semper Fi as well. Originally, our only entry was onto Veterans, but we have added that second entry. Same as the previous item, this is just for zoning. We would go through all of the necessary drainage impact analysis, traffic studies, full permitting, all of those things. This is only to rezone the property. This is a rendering from the retention pond on site. You can see the exterior of those buildings. We have developed 2 other properties on Veterans, Sawgrass Point as well as Cypress Point. The adjacent property is in 25 zoning as well as those other 2 developments. The adjacent property is Legacy 2020. So the zoning on the street is consistent with what we are requesting. This is just a market demand data. So Legacy 2020 is the property adjacent to the current site that we are requesting zoning. Sawgrass Point is right across the street. Cypress Point is up Veterans across the street as well. The 5-year average on those properties, occupancy on those properties is over 95%. Trailing 12 months, you can see Legacy is at 93, Sawgrass over 95, Cypress Point almost at 97%. Current occupancies are between 90 and 98. So, is that my limit?
Is that it? Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And I have Charles Bondi's here as well with Montana.
Charles Bundy with Montaigne. Thank you for hearing our case. Couple of highlights. We fit the comprehensive city plan, and we are asking for the similar zoning to all the adjacent developments. We're only requesting rezoning tonight. We got caught in the weeds at planning and zoning and got a denial. They went off on traffic. We're not asking for traffic tonight. We know we have to do an extensive traffic study to get a permit, as well as drainage. So we're not here to discuss traffic tonight. We know there's a burden on traffic that we will put that burden on the traffic than a commercial. It is zoned right now where we could put a target, okay? They would obviously put a far greater burden on the city than this 168 unit apartment complex. So we ask for that consideration. What do we need to do? We need zoning before we can go forward. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, sir. Any questions?
I have questions. Mr. No, not y'all. Scott or Mr. Pat, one of y'all. I'm reading your report, your executive summary here. And again, you made some discussion about, it says commissioners expressed concerns regarding increased traffic along South Burnside Avenue. Twice in this report. And then there's a traffic impact that says commissioners expressed concerns regarding traffic road and roadway capacity along South Burnside Avenue. Could you explain that?
Well,
Did you mean South Burnside?
excuse me?
Did you mean South Burnside? That's a mile away.
No, that's incorrect.
Semper Fi maybe, or?
Veterans, probably.
Okay.
Should be more veterans, because it's right at the corner of Simplify and Veterans. And of course, this spills out on, on 30, on Highway 30. So most of the discussion regarding traffic was the traffic on 30. And you know, there's construction going on right now. There's a lot of backing up of stacking that's occurring out there. And so it's both these developments, in fact, are in that same vicinity. And because of the construction and the traffic delays that are current, it does look as though there's a traffic problem. But they have submitted a drainage traffic analysis, and this would be done at the building permit stage, not necessarily the zoning. Zoning is only land use and changing the zone.
Right.
Once they get into the planning, into the permit stage, that's when you look at the traffic analysis, the drainage analysis, in more detail. The Planning Commission has historically asked for more information than just maps. They want to see what's going to be built out there. And Mr. Scott Hughes has made that clear to me, that we just don't want to do zoning just to do zoning in the city of Gonzales and let it be a speculative type operation. And I agree. I think that's a good idea. So we have been requiring that the applicants submit drawings and more detail as to what they want to do with the property. But you see, that can work against them as well. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
I'll make one more comment. In the planning and zoning, there was absolutely no objections or anyone there to speak negative of our project. Thank you.
We do have one card from Ms. Joanne Johnson. Ms. Johnson, if you'd like to speak, we'll give you 3 minutes to do so. And the card didn't say whether or not you were for or against the rezoning. Okay.
I'm listening to the gentleman talk about the traffic is no big deal.
I don't think that's what he said, ma'am. I think he said that's a separate issue than the zoning issue tonight.
Do a traffic study.
Before we go to the zoning, I understand that traffic is going to be discussed later on, but in their consideration, I would like for them to know that it doesn't only affect 30, it affects every street in that area. Because when 30 is overcrowded, we get the import. I live on Dog, and they come through to Dog, they go to commercial, they go to veteran. So that is part of what I want y'all to consider. When they do that, just don't look at 30, which is overcrowded.
Yeah.
The impact on our streets in front of my house is horrible. I called Sharon and them. They didn't have enough workers to go out to sit there and watch. They give out tickets and stuff. I mean, I'm not against growth. I'm for it. But traffic needs to be considered. When you do your zoning, it needs to be considered. The sewer needs to be considered. And who's paying for all of this? Are you guys going to help supplement all this traffic that's going to come through here? That's not
Talk to
I
us.
just want some
Talk
answers.
to us. Talk to us.
Oh, talk to y'all?
Yeah.
But that's what I want to know. How much are they going to help the city of Gonzales to improve the house that they're putting in? Because I'm for the house, I don't care. But I just worry about the traffic, the sewer. Because right now I don't flood, but I know people that flood because of the impact of the sewer and problems with the traffic. 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm in the bed, cars running through there like you're on the speedway. That's because of the impact of the traffic. So this thing not discuss it, I think that needs to be priority.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
And just to be clear, I think the gentleman was saying that traffic will be considered. However, at this stage in the zoning process, the zoning issue will come into play when it comes to permitting, whether or not it will be permitted for them to build what they are wanting to build.
I want them to really consider when they do the traffic. Just don't take it lightly, because they don't live in the area. I too.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So we have the approval of the application to rezone this area. Councilmen and women, you've heard the comments of the applicants and also the Scott Hughes of Planning and Zoning. Do we have a motion to approve, or a motion to deny, or a motion to defer?
I'll make a motion to approve, changing the zoning from C1, which is commercial, to R3M multifamily.
A second.
Got a first by Councilwoman Lambert, second by Councilman Williams. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert?
Yes.
Councilman Williams?
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux?
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James?
No.
Councilman Turner?
No. Motion passed. Number 18, adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute the geotechnical assistance contract with Gulf South Engineering and Testing Incorporated, which will allow the city of Gonzales to participate in a cooperative purchase agreement for the parish current geotechnical assistance contract. Evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm Robert Mendoza with All South. We're contracted as your third-party engineering. This item number 18 authorizes the mayor to execute a geotechnical assistance contract. We are using piggybacking the procurement from Ascension Parish. The contract is an IDIQ, or that means it's a task order-based contract, and it's for the services that the city has to provide for construction projects. So, for example, on Kennedy Heights or upcoming Our Lady of the Lake, the city is required to pay for the geotechnical and material testing on that project, and so this contract's for that.
Did our legal look at this contract?
I had the first opportunity to take a look at it on Thursday, so I haven't been able to look at it in depth to render an opinion at this time, one way or the other. But I can within the next 2 weeks.
Well, I say we wait on this till legal can look at it. I mean, we can't sign a contract unless our legal team looks at it.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't present it to our legal?
We transmitted it to the city. I assumed it would be routed as it needed to be.
So, well, I make a motion to
defer
upon legal looking at the contract.
Okay.
Second.
For 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks for the next, till the next meeting?
Mm-hmm.
So we should defer till Alan looks at the contract.
So we have a motion to defer by Councilwoman, I'm sorry.
Excuse me. If I could just make a suggestion, it's totally up to y'all, but it is possible if the concept is, favorable to you all, Alan, is it possible they could approve pending your review and approval?
I'd rather Alan look at it first.
No, absolutely.
I mean,
yeah,
before
look.
approval, I mean, that's what we got him sitting up here for.
Sure. Yeah, I'm only looking at interest of time on the projects. And again, that would not preclude anything he would be looking at. It would totally be based off of his, review.
We could wait 2 weeks.
Okay.
I mean, I want him to look at it before.
Yeah. Understood.
I mean, that's just the right way to do it.
All right, so we have a motion to defer by Councilman Boudreaux with a second by Councilman Turner, is that correct? Can we get a vote?
Councilwoman Williams?
Ma'am.
Lambert?
Yes.
Councilman Williams?
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux?
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James?
Yes.
And Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Motion deferred. Motion to defer approved.
Number 19 is going to be the same, so I would recommend you.
Okay, but I'll do the same thing with number 19. I make a recommendation to defer till legal looks at it and he brings to council his opinion.
We have a motion by Councilman Boudreaux to defer. We have a second.
Second.
Second by Councilman Turner. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert?
Yes.
Councilman Williams?
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux?
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Motion to defer has been approved. Number 20, would that be the same thing?
No.
All right. Number 20, adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute the notice of award to Triton Construction LLC for the low bid in the amount of $1,466,153 for the Alligator Lake Connector Road project.
And that's subject to legal review. Did you review it, Alan?
The first time I had to take a look at it was on Thursday. So I have not been able to look at it to render an opinion.
Mayor, are we not getting the contracts to Alan to look at before the meetings?
The contracts was there.
Where?
Evidently, we just did not reach out to him. Yeah.
I mean,
They were here.
at 1.4,
When did we
legal
get
got to
this
look at it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We've never, we got to have him look at it, and if he says it's good, I'll go with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a standard contract through the bid
Yeah, I know,
process.
but still.
I understand.
We got to, I mean,
And they
we're the
were
responsible party.
They were the low bid?
They were the low bidder.
Okay.
The only one on this one I would say is that based off of when the bid was opened to when a notice of award needs to be issued, this one might be one where you would do a motion subject to, with the caveat that it be reviewed first, but still try to pass it today, just.
Yeah, so look, looking at it, if this is the low bid, and the low bid is $1,466,153, and you're awarding the contract to Lake Connector Road, for the Lake Connector Road project, based upon what I see here, and this being the low bid, council would approve the notice of award for the Alligator Lake Connector Road, based upon what I read here today.
I'll make a motion to, upon legal approval, we accept the low bid.
And I approve based upon what I read here. It's just 2 pages. The other ones are 20 plus pages. This is a 2-page document. And so based upon what I read here, as long as the awarding bid is the lowest bid, I have no issue with the notice of award and the resolution as is written.
Okay.
I'll second.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Did you make a motion?
Yeah, I'll
No.
make a motion to
I'll
approve.
second.
Motion to approve by Councilman Boudreaux, second by Councilwoman Lambert. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
and Councilman Turner.
Yes.
The resolution has been approved and passed. Number 21, adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute the Gulf South Pipeline Company LLC letter of no objection for the Outlater Lake Connector project.
This is related to number 20. We are crossing over a pipeline owned by Gulf South Pipeline, and as part of that, because they own the right-of-way, we have to get a letter of no objection from them, which they have issued, and this is just authorizing the mayor to go ahead and sign on our side.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion approved by Councilman Boudreaux, second by Councilman Williams. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Number 22, adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute change order number 5 for the Freeland Jackson Center to increase the contract with Build Commercial Construction in the amount of $5,006 for bleacher additions.
These were just some extensions of the existing bleachers to make, to increase capacity, seating capacity within the gym.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Motion approved by Councilman Turner, second by Councilman Boudreaux. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilwoman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
and Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Resolution adopted. Number 23, adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute change order number 6 for the Freeland Jackson Center to add 113 days and increase the contract with Build Commercial Construction in the amount of $63,955.
This is again related to Freeland Jackson. As you recall from the last several meetings, they have been a delay related to getting Entergy to power the building, which has caused the contractor delay charges. We were able to negotiate those down, but this was the sort of middle ground on those delay charges.
That was because of energy delays?
Yes.
Yeah, we had to approve the right-of-way, and then Energy had to come in to get everything hooked up. So I think this is not an issue that is on the city, but rather the delay in Energy coming out and powering up the building.
Yeah, we were allocate between some portion to the city, some portion to Entergy. So this is the city's portion.
And there was a negotiation as far as the amount. Okay. Council will approve.
What caused the delay? Robert, no.
There was a right-of-way delay, as you recall, but there was also some difficulty coordinating with Entergy subcontractors to come do the work.
Couldn't help it. So I make a motion to approve.
Motion approved by Councilman Boudreaux. We have a second? Second. Second by Councilman Turner. Roll call vote.
Councilwoman Lambert,
Yes.
Councilman Williams.
Yes.
Councilman Boudreaux,
Yes.
Councilwoman Cynthia Gray James,
Yes.
Councilman Turner.
Yes.
Resolution approved. Engineering report.
All right, still me. All right, last item, Freeland Jackson. At the next council meeting, we will be introducing a resolution for the ceremony for the groundbreaking as soon as we have a date. But because all the council members will be there, we will be introducing it as a special quorum with no city business. So that should come up at the next council meeting, but hopefully we'll be cutting that ribbon soon. And I think that's the only other new business we have. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. DPW report. Mr. Roosevelt.
Good evening, all. I'm gonna start with the sewer department. Replaced the motor at lift station number 44, which is South Outfitter Drive. They did some work and adjusted the floats at lift station number 5, which is on East Neal Street. They unstopped some sewer lines at the Pace Center. They installed 2 discharge check valves at lift station number 2, which is on South Highway 44. They weed eating and spraying grass at all the sewer lift stations. They replaced a drain valve on pumps at lift station number 15, which is on South Dollar. They got the camera and the water pump fixed on the pipe hunter truck, checking lift stations every day, and doing locates for Louisiana 1 call every day. Parks and Recreation, building and grounds, weed eating and cutting grass, picking up litter. They changed some bad windows out at the DMV building. They cleaned up the shop. They cleaning bathrooms and picking up litter at all the parks, keeping the baseball fields cut and ready to be played on, keeping up the tennis courts and the pickleball courts, and they painted the bathrooms at the Jambalaya Park. Streets, drainage, and sanitation, picking up limbs and trash, picking up litter all over the city, keeping drainage ditches clean before and after heavy rains, cutting grass and weed eating, patching potholes, putting up new street signs and straightening up leaning signs and poles, spraying ditches, utility department, repairing water leaks all over the city. They installed new water and gas meters. We got a good report from TMB on our water system. Had the City Park water tower inspected and cleaned. It's back online. Flushing fire hydrants as needed. Checking the water wells and taking water samples every day. Doing locates for LA1 call every day. The guys picked up 78 bags of litter. We had 0.9 inches of rain for the week, and we had some trees cut down that was in city right away. Good evening, thank you.
Need a motion to adjourn?
Make the motion.
There you go, Mr. Chairman.